The champ is here. Congratulations, winning the Gold Cup. How does it feel to be a Gold Cup champ with the United States?
I mean, it's amazing. We talked about it in the locker room a lot. It's you're never going to be with that group again. That exact group of guys. That exact timeline, the exact time of everything. But I mean, words can't describe it. We built such a bond over the month. We had said from day one that it's going to be the entire month we're there, and we ultimately did so. I think I'm happy to get some more silverware, but it's also one of those that I'm kind of happy for the country that we can continue to assert ourselves as one of the top teams not only in Concacaf but in the world.
You mentioned that bond. I think it looked like it, right? Watching, you could see that, watching the celebration, watching the team throughout the tournament. Take me into that trophy, the trophy ceremony. It looked like the stage was going to fall down. You guys were jumping up and down. What are your emotions like in that moment?
No, I mean, I think that the stage is kind of like, afterwards I'm running around, I'm giving guys, they're taking off their shirts and, you give them a nice slap on the back. And of course it burns a little bit, but, it's one of those that, everyone's so excited that, we're just running around. And, my mom and my brother was there. They were able to watch it. I think it was just kind of surreal. Most of us didn't know what had happened until, you get up on stage and then you talk about the stage ceremony of, it bouncing and it looking like it's going to fall. Everyone's jumping and I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this kind of ordeal. And it's, it was fun. And, afterwards, all the guys, just seeing how excited they were, you don't see it all the time, but it's, one of those that we just, celebrated, so hard because we knew how much work, went into it, how much we did behind the scenes to get to that point.
You start the final. When you find out what goes through your mind, and how do you get prepared for that type of moment?
It's probably the biggest game of my career. It's one of those where I knew to take in the excitement, take in the, all the nerves and everything around it, but also to stay calm in that moment. I think, it's something that I've talked to Gio and talked to multiple people about is, being able to, stay calm in some of these moments really helps, my game and ultimately the group. And I think I didn't touch the ball much in the first half, a little more in the second half, but it's, we knew it was going to be that, grind, grit kind of game that was going to be a tough one to kind of battle out. And, Mexico's a good team, and, I knew what the Mexico-USA game meant to everyone and, what it meant to me, and just kind of embracing it and kind of accepting it. But, I was super excited. Once the whistle blew, it was just kind of, all those nerves, all those feelings just go out the window. And it's just kind of, do whatever you can to, help in the game.
What does it mean to you to have that experience in U.S.-Mexico and to win a trophy in that game?
It's a lot. It adds a little to the resume of being able to start in, not only a Gold Cup final, but against Mexico. It's something, if you asked me 2 years ago or last year that if I would be doing that, I'd probably say no. But it's, it speaks to, how fast of a year it's been for me. And it just means a lot that I was able to not only make the step with the national team, but start in such a meaningful game.
The environment, 65,000-ish, sold out stadium. What was it like?
It was loud. It's you hear Providence Park at times where we can barely hear each other, and if you add 40,000 more fans to that, it's just it was loud. We knew it wasn't going to be a U.S. based fan base, so it was kind of accepting that as well. We had our sections, we had our families, but at the end of the day, it was a ton of Mexican fans that brought that extra energy that the game needed, and it wasn't a scrappy game like some of the old U.S.-Mexico games, but it's still one that fans are yelling, and I'm thinking they're going to say congratulations, and there's like forget you kind of ordeal, and it's it's one of those that I embrace and was really happy to be a part of.
We saw some videos of the post celebration in the club. What can you tell us about how you and the team celebrated?
I mean, it's Vegas, it's it lived up to its name, and I think we were able to get some celebrations at some of the bigger places in Vegas, and it was surreal. You're out there with some of your best friends, and being able to show the trophy off to some of the fans that not only were at the game, but in Vegas, and turn into a long night of just continued celebration, losing your voice to everything in between. So it's just exciting. I had a lot of fun, but it's back to it.
You guys were able to recreate that Vegas commercial where the guys take the flower pot and go around town saying they're champions and get everywhere, but you guys actually were champions. Right. Congratulations, Eryk, on winning the Gold Cup.
Thank you.